All right. Noises. Okay. Two things. And I will put them just over there. Thing number one. Boom. Right there. So, if you guys go to this place here, and you go to w.gg, if you want to order anything, use the code PGCOMCHEST10 or PGCOMMCHST10 on checkout. You're going to save 10% off your total purchase order. And on top of that, that 10% goes straight into the community chest, which is basically a fund that's accessible for anyone that's subscribed to my Twitch. It doesn't matter if it's Prime or just a normal one. You don't have to donate anything other than that. It's just a way to kind of keep track of who's actually going to utilize that function and feature as well. So all subscriptions and stuff and any money that I'm making from any of these channels just goes straight into the fund. So if anyone ever wants to go for violin lessons, or you need new shoes, or you know you're doing it rough and you just need a bit like a tarp just to kind of keep you dry for the night, you know, it's just anything, like that's where it's going. So that's the first thing out of the way. Second thing, Ogre Chambers 222. I streamed it for a little bit last night, and you may have seen it. You're probably wondering, what the bloody hell is Ogre Chambers 2222? So we'll have a look at over this fella. There's a reason that I'm playing it at all, right? There's this bloke here. So Antenna Games, this is the guy. So I think this was the first one that I saw. Go back.
Guys, look at this. I'm taking part in Steam Next Fest, and I got idea that I will make competition where you can win copy of my game. If you play the demo and you win the demo, you can win the full game if you win the demo in Ogre Chambers 222. So go win the demo, you can win the full game. Guys, look at this.
Hey. How can you hate a man like that? You know what I mean? And it's just like, everyone is just so positive as well. And it's just been really kind of cool. Like, I've been going through a pretty shit time in my life, and it's just been awesome to see someone doing what they're passionate about. And it's just one bloke, you know what I mean? And he's got the people behind him. And it's just like, it's all good and well to like, hey, this guy's cute, let's give him a like on social media. But then to take the next step and then go and download the demo and actually talk about this game, like I think that's the step that really needs to happen, because it's fucking good, dude. I was genuinely shocked. Not to say that I didn't think it would be a good game. You know, there's just been so many indie titles that have kind of gotten out and about, and they're just absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I was kind of pulled in by the simplicity of it, I think is the way that I'm going to describe it. And I'll show you guys, like, this is just the page here. But if you, I'm just going to go back here for 1 second. Because, nope, not you. Go home. This one. If you want to scan this QR code right here, this will actually take you to the Steam page. Ogre Chambers 222, the demo, or 2222, the demo. Sorry, I'll probably say that. I'll fuck that up a couple of times. Obviously free, and I think it'll be probably in the areas of like $15, $20, $30 when it releases. I have a feeling the previous games that he's done has been around that as well. I'm really keen to check that out when I'm not like fucking brutally poor. I'm like, I can't even afford my medication at the moment. It's just like, do something positive at least, you know, rather than just fucking sit here and ruminate on that shit. So we're gonna go back to desktop. So as I said, you can scan that. That'll be up at the end of the little review as well. But I've already downloaded it, and if you're keen, it's only like 500 meg or something. It's like ridiculously light. So if you've got a handheld PC, or if you're kind of like using one of those emulating handhelds, let's call them. I don't know what the legal term would be, but something that is a tablet that is built in to a handset with a massive battery, like the YN Odin 2, for example. If you were to use any type of Steam overlay function to kind of run a layer and then play games on that, that would run perfectly. I use that to play Dave the Diver, and it actually uploads Steam clouds and stuff. So if this gets to a point, like I don't know if it's actually going to have like background roguelike progression systems, or if it's just all in run. But in saying that, we'll click that button and check it out. So just for the sake of the video, I think. How is it still so loud? Alright. That should... Yeah. I'll turn it back up. Maybe, depending on like how it actually affects, but like it looks like it's peaking out the sound levels a little bit. But it was so funny, like one of the first things that I like instantly noticed when like loading into this game, like how quick it is. I love indie titles because it's just like, bang, you're in, let's play. But the menu music, so effective, dude. And like all it is, like I don't know if it's like a down-tuned like 7 or if it's like an 8-string guitar. But it's just 2 notes. Just a change time pattern, just droning. It's got one single kick drum repeating in the background, no cymbals, no toms, no hats, anything else. And it's just like, I think this is what I really appreciate about like games like this and like indie titles like this. Like they're just doing so much with so little, I think, and that's what I really appreciate. And you'll see, I don't know if you know anything about this game, but I didn't know what to expect. But I thought it was like a top-down shooter, right? But we've got people playing. All right, I've been moved down. Let's see if I can get at least above Yoshik, I think. I will try to go for 6th, or at least close to 1,000. We'll see how we go. So the reason that I'm actually making this video is because like I have a bunch of shit to do, and I'm like, fuck, what do I want to do? And I'm like, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna eat, gotta get around, I'm gonna clean some stuff, and I'm like, what games do I want to play later? I'm like, I could just jump on this real quick and just see if I can get a little bit better at like playing it. And I think that's like, I feel like a lot of roguelike games are starting to go over the top, and Bullet Hell's like the kind of background and meta progression is so much that it like pulls you in, like, and it's good in that sense, like games like Hades and like Returnal and stuff like that. But it turns it into a more engaging game. It's a more sit down, dedicate like half an hour to an hour. With something like this, you could literally just kind of click on, have a quick run, and then just shut it down. Bang. So I don't know, as I said, what the kind of background progression systems are going to be like when the game fully releases, but this is what we're doing. Jugulia, Borgulia, or Jugula Bugula, I think. I don't know. So I thought it was a top down. It's a platformer, and you're a little rocket ship. You've got gravity, and you've got to maintain thrust to kind of keep positioning, which is really interesting because it's still got the element of a bullet hell. So you've got like momentum-based, like vertical positioning. Like it's really quite cool. I was not expecting this at all, and I was like, oh, this is fun. It reminds me of those really old arcade style, like the old Rareware fucking games. I can't remember what they were called. What I remember is I had to beat one of them on Atari on Donkey Kong 64 to get like a coin or something. so 3 lives, 1 hit takes a life, obviously. But you can get kind of pinned in positions where like multiple hits will kind of come at you quick. You can already see like the bullets are starting to stack up a little bit. So you got to get it like almost like a sense of like strategic positioning, and then also I don't know, like rushing the spawns so then they don't get enough time to get the bullets up, if that makes sense. I feel like a lot of the non-weapon related perks just aren't strong enough. I don't know if I've used them, but that might help. I don't know. Let's try it. We'll try the lift off speed and see if it actually makes a difference, because it seems negligible at 5%, but we'll see what the balance is like. Okay, that is actually quite noticeable. Okay, that is making it a lot easier to move. So I was kind of sinking all the points and investments into attack damage, attack range, DPS, etc. With the thought being, if I could just kill the shit quicker, then that's probably the way to go. But kind of, it does get to a point where like if you just can't maneuver, like, see, these guys are only shooting like horizontally. If they start linking up with boys that are just shooting everywhere, like it gets crazy real fucking quick, eh? Yeah, these fellas. Reminds me of Soldat in like a really fucking weird way. I don't know if anyone has played that game, but it reminds me a lot of Soldat, like in the kind of jumping, the kind of boost mechanics, the momentum kind of line and shoot. Yeah, dude, I was actually talking about that game recently, talking about like handheld PCs and shit. It's that's a fun game, and it's so light. You could run it on literally anything. You could run it on a wet napkin, eh? All right, what have I got? Well, it doesn't go through that. Is it just a faster bullet? Or longer? So those little things there are going to be ammo pickups. I think you only get health in, what do you call it, the upgrade areas. But you can get a lifesteal bonus. I don't know how that works. I tried it. It must be like a certain level of hits gets you 1 health back. Maybe it's like 20 consecutive hits or something. But usually with the mid, that's embarrassing. But there's too hard to. So yeah, if you're wondering what happens when you're inside when they phase in, yes, you do get hurt. Just for the sake of the video and the fact that I'm heap shit, I'm gonna go easy. I haven't even tried hard yet, but yet again, I've played this game for like what, maybe cumulatively an hour, perhaps. Okay, that's interesting. So we've got a bit of like terrain obstruction here. Can I break it? Okay, so I can break it. I never saw this on the last time that I came to the ice level. It gets a lot more hectic here though, so it's like, it's easy to kind of lose track of what's happening really quickly. Because they ramp up real fast, like once you get to this new world, it changes pace very quickly. But I think in the full game, because it's just the demo, it's supposed to be a little bit longer for each intro stage. So that like first world, for example, would have been like a little bit longer, give you a bit more kind of pacing, more upgrades, etc. Where this is kind of getting into the meat of it a little bit quicker. Pick a shot to install into a gun. Okay, so it has to be the upgraded gun. That's pretty handy though, because the blast line's pretty strong. It goes through terrain. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what that is, That is, I don't want that, go away, and it'll just disappear everything. So don't press that. I don't know why you'd want to, maybe you want like a specific set of weapons. So I'd say that like when it comes down to the amount of weapons and kind of like modifications, there'd be some pretty deep strategy for this, but let's move on and we'll see how angry the ogre's getting, dude. See, like that can go through shit, so this is actually quite a strong weapon. As long as you can kind of keep your positioning well, you can kind of... They can clip through the terrain, but they can't shoot through it. So it just gives you a little bit of that time to get a bit of better positioning. Oh my god, dude, that's... It's so easy just to like take 2 hits like that here. Alright. Probably a way off an upgrade level. Oh, thank god. We're not, actually. Wait. Oh, so it adds it to the empty slot. I've already got... Well, we should do more blast line. Probably, I'd assume. That's probably the way to go, yeah? Oh, boss fight? Okay. Of course. Oh, dude. That's what I mean. It's so easy to take a double hit. What did I get to? 797. Is that good? Oh, there we go. I didn't get above Yoshik yet, but... I reckon we can go further. Surely. So we'll see. And this is what I mean, like, super quick. I could have just left it. And this could have been a 15-minute video, but I actually really want to get back into it. So simplistic in its design. The only thing that I would probably change personally would be kind of visibility features. That's the first time I've seen a hard drop, ever. Like those things that shoot out, I would heaps prefer them to be yellow into pink as opposed to yellow into white. And when there's too much shit going on, I can't see it anymore. You lose track of them. But I'm old, so it's also something to consider. And I generally do need glasses, but I fucking lost my glasses. And I'm too fucking poor to afford more. Oh god. But I would change maybe like a color swap for some of the projectiles just for ease of kind of visual tracking. And the only other thing that I would suggest is like controller support. Because of my kind of history and my capability of flying multiple vehicles and multiple styles of games, I'd really prefer, instead of like WASD, to be able to just use left and right on like the stick, for example, but then use right trigger for the thrust. Then you could use it and throttle a little bit more as opposed to using your left hands too much. So yet again, I'm old, man, my fucking fingers probably hurt, but if you could like, for example, just simply as, you know, directions or stick, just for your kind of like lateral movement, just right trigger for thrust, up and down, you know, well, up and then cease to go down, for example. Right stick to aim, and then maybe like left trigger, right bumper, left stick, or not left stick, left trigger might be a good option there. But even if you put the option in to kind of self-bind it, maybe like I might have a look into like a third-party software and just see if it's easy enough to kind of bind the key binds to this control. But if you could put in like simple controller support, like that would be a huge game changer, especially for people with like disabilities and mobility issues and things like that as well. In saying that, that's a pretty heavy criticism for a game that is literally just using a mouse and WASD, but that's what I would change. Everything else is like fucking sick. The size of the projectiles, I was like, I wish you could make them smaller so it's not as busy visually on screen, but because of the size of the hitbox, naturally it's just something you can't really do. Lift off speed, another one. Let's just stick heaps into it and see what happens. Oh, actually, no, we start again, that's right. Gun chamber. Zeus. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, that was gonna happen. Oh, dude. I whiffed that. Nah, just fucking... I like the noise. It's just the dude just going, oh no. Alright, quick restart. Boom, back into it. Love it. Jugulia. Pugulia. Okay. And I think the benefit of having this kind of momentum-based, like, vertical positioning, the maps don't need to be overly complex. Like, literally, they're just a couple of rectangles and squares, but it gives you enough to give you kind of like a different arena and avenues to move a bit more freely and easily as well. Like, it's not overcomplicating it, which I really appreciate. We want to double down. Let's double down. Let's go real quick and see what happens there. Oh, look at this boy. Look at him zipping around. Ogre Center, what's happening? Yo, yo! Yeah, see, this is when I would really like a controller. Like, just being able to more comfortably keep that positioning. Like, I'm not really used to using my left fingers for something like this. Got the dexterity, but it's just like, yeah, it's just muscle memory, I think, and a lot of people that would play, I don't know, Battlefields, any type of like Elite Dangerous, Space Sim, fucking, what do you call them? It's not even a game yet, won't ever be a game. Star Citizen, biggest game of all time. Flight sims, you know, it's like, yeah, that right trigger kind of thrust and momentum just is like baked in for good. Homing shot, eh? Let's give that a sniff. Yeah, if they add controller support, only because I wouldn't be able to play this on a handheld like the Odin, I'm buying it, saying it comes out. It's just easy, it's light. Really interesting spin on the formula, having the verticality and the kind of momentum-based positioning play such like a vital role in how the gameplay actually unfolds. It's really quite cool. Massively into it. Yet again, just a couple of visual tweaks, and I think, yeah, perfect. There's nothing I would change. Maybe some of the movement base increases get bundled in together, because like when it's so juicy to think like, oh fuck bro, like my bullets are going to kill quicker, that's really hard to outweigh that mentality. And because generally higher DPS means less enemies for a smaller amount of time, so it's just like, I'd be interested to see the full kind of like array of weaponry and upgrades that are available, just to kind of see how that would all balance out. But just going off the kind of current balancing and the presentations on offer, I would suggest maybe also just either like tweaking the movement based ones or bundling some of them up together, because like it's real hard to just look past, as I said, like any kind of DPS or weapon based upgrades. Planet 2. Ikicles, cubicles. Icicle cubicles, whatever. I don't know. Whatever floats your boat. Oh shit, that's spikes. Oh shit, there's spikes, baby. Is that gonna be spikes all day? Oh fuck, dude. Oh, don't like this. Is it spikes all day? It is spikes all day. I don't like that. Oh fuck, what did I even pick up? Oh, homing shot. Yeah, dude. Okay. I wasn't using that. Oh, okay, it's not spikes all day. What is it? Better not be. No, it's not. Okay. There is spikes in the corner though. I need to be wary of that. Is there? Yeah, okay. On the other side there is as well. Come. Yes. I might actually save this. This is pretty easy at the moment. And it's good because they don't give you enough ammo to just fucking belt it and not have to worry about it. But they don't give you such a scarce amount that you're scared to actually use that second weapon, which is really cool. So why does that replace gun number 2? But this is just a new one. I don't know. Anyway, blast line, in my opinion, is probably one of the best, just because it goes through hardcover. So yeah, it is very visually busy though. Like, just gotta. I'd like to change the color of the reticle. Actually, the little dot for the mouse. Red line's fine, but just being able to maybe change that to like pink or fucking orange or some non-clashing color. It's just because a lot of things flash white. Because if they flash white, you can lose it really quickly. Especially even like, you know, when things are loading in like that. Just for the sake of mouse positioning and just being aware of where you're aiming. That could be a huge change, but yet again, I'd be happy to play this as it is with a controller. Just lay there with the Odin in bed playing something like this. This is cool. It's not too overthought, but it's well done. And it's just made enough of a change and a tweak to the like certain gameplay mechanics that you're generally used to seeing that it's like, I don't know, I woke up and I'm like, fuck, that game was pretty cool though. And like, I don't know, there's not many games that do that. There's some games where I'm just like, oh yeah, I guess I'll play something. But this was just like, I reckon I could get a little bit further. See, like 25% damage. I don't know if that's good or not. Like, I don't know. That goes across all guns though, so. Hopefully it's enough of a DPS increase to like reduce the amount of shots. Oh no, no. Oh shit. Whoa, those guys flew through that. Okay. I forget that they can clip. Dude, I'm like one shot already. This is not good. Ooh, bullets. Oh, did that damage me? Oh no. Did I beat my last one? Nah. Oh, that one didn't even make it on the leaderboard. But I don't know, for anyone that's curious and just like, what the bloody hell is fucking Ogre's 2222? That's what this is, man. Pick it up. Really, really cool. The indie dev seems like a really cool bloke. It's just one making it, so I'm going to check out his other one, which is a rogue-like fishing game. Really, really keen to check that out, but I've got to sort out my finances first. But saying that, wishlisted on Steam, guys. This was Ogre Chambers 2222. But yeah, this has been what the bloody hell is, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I'll leave a QR code on the end screen. Peace.